Hi everyone and welcome back. It's me, Jessi. It is day 4 of Vlogmas today and we're going to be making Grinch cookies. So this request actually came from my nephew Owen last year, but I didn't get a chance to make them. So we're going to go ahead and make them now. They're a basic crinkle cookie recipe using cake mix, and then we're just going to make some little hearts out of candy melts. So what you'll need for this recipe is 1 box of vanilla cake mix, 1 stick of butter or margarine, 2 eggs, 1 tablespoon of oil, canola, olive, whichever you have, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1 cup of powdered sugar, and green food coloring. For this kind of recipe, you're going to want to use the gel paste, either by Wilton or a similar brand. If you use the liquid kind, it's going to leave a weird taste on your cookies because you're going to need a lot of it. So first, we're going to mix our cake mix, eggs, butter, and oil. It's times like this I really wish I had brought my KitchenAid to Churchill. Now that it's well combined, we're going to add our food coloring. So now you're going to combine your cup of powdered sugar with your 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Oh right, and I always forget to mention that you have to preheat the oven to 375. So now we're going to take a cookie scooper. If you don't have a cookie scooper, you can just use a measuring spoon or just whatever you have. It's not a big deal. And scoop. And then drop it in the sugar. And then roll it around. Keeping in mind these are Grinch cookies, so they don't have to be perfect. We're going to leave them to bake for about 8 to 10 minutes. Let them puff up, but keep an eye on the bottom, make sure that it doesn't burn. So while the cookies bake, I'm going to go ahead and make the hearts. So I just use these candy melts. These are the McCall's brand, but Wilton or even the Bulk Barn generic brand, whatever works. They're really easy to melt down. You just melt them in like 30-second increments, making sure you're stirring in between because they melt. They kind of hold their form until you stir them, so they might not look melted, but when you start to stir them, they'll melt in the bowl. If you don't have these or you don't want to use these, you could also just get heart-shaped sprinkles, or you could use like royal icing or like cookie icing or whatever you have on hand to make the hearts. So there we have them out of the oven. So you can tell obviously why they're called crinkle cookies, because they're all cracked. Okay, so now we're going to take our little chocolate hearts and stick them on our cookies. If you find that they're not sticking very well, just use a little bit of chocolate or frosting to stick them on. Fair warning, my hearts are super ugly. So my hearts didn't turn out quite the way I wanted them to, but you know what? That's okay. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the recipe, and if you make it, let me know and see how it turns out. Like always, if you have any ideas or suggestions of what you'd like to see me film this month, please leave them below or send me a message. All my social media is in the description box below. And that's it. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.